I'm really honored to be speaking here at Harvard, a place I never could have gotten in the traditional way. So thank you for allowing me to slip in through the side door. And frankly, I didn't really know what I was going to speak about today because I no longer am involved in the gold business. I exited that 2 years ago. I have no book to promote. I have no newsletter subscription to sell. In fact, I don't belong here, except I believe that I'm meant to be here, that there's a story that the world needs to hear. And if I have any hope that it's that our world leaders will hear this story. And because I'm a storyteller, I'd like to tell everyone the story of Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great was the son of a king and a queen. He was a brilliant child. He was tutored by Aristotle. He was leading thousands of men as a teenager. But his greatness wasn't sealed until he came across the town of Gordium. Gordium was not they didn't have a big giant army. There wasn't a conquest. Gordium was known for a legend. And the legend was that King Midas had tied a rope to an ox cart to a church pillar. And that the knot was so complex that anyone who could untie this knot would go on to rule all of Asia. When Alexander came to the town of Gordium at the age of 18, with thousands of men behind him and all eyes watching, understanding his destiny, and came to the rope, he didn't do what hundreds of men had tried in the 600 years prior by unwinding and untwisting. He simply took out his sword, cut the rope, and said, "It makes no difference how it's loosened." Today, we say cutting the Gordian knot, and it refers to a bold solution to an impossibly complex problem. We have an 80-year Gordian knot of debt. Money printing on top of money printing, derivatives on top of derivatives, collateralized obligations. The makers of the system don't even understand how it's all leveraged.